Hey guys, now let's talk about spike in of user stories in Agile, guys, in this particular video. And guys, please subscribe to my channel as I have going to put a lot of videos in terms of Scrum, and you would have seen capacity and velocity and poker estimation, lot of videos on Scrum framework, so that you will not miss any videos in terms of Scrum, guys. So, guys, what is spike? Like basically, when a development team comes to a standstill situation, or else when a product owner feels that a particular user story has to be evaluated in terms of estimation, or else there is a block situation in terms of technical aspects, wherein the development team has to get in and they have to understand before giving the estimation. So, for which there will be a POC, prototype development, and there will be a research time given for that particular user story, so that it enables the user story for the next sprints. Like, so what happens here is here the solution will be determined out of this POC or as prototype or as research. A solution for the story will be determined, and the user story can be developed without any hindrance. So what happens actually, when the spike actually occurs, how to deal with this unexpected situation when this actually arises, we will see here. The first thing is that risk, like if any risk is foreseen, and wherein the product owner feels or as the development owner feels for that particular story, mostly it will be under the preview of product owner, so that the development team will development team member will sit and they will analyze like how this risk can be avoided, and the user story can be executed without any problems in the sprint, guys. So the first thing is that sprint, and then next comes the solutions. So here the solutions, like how means there should be a feasible solutions, like there may be one or two or more solutions which could be adopted, or there will not be any solutions for this particular approach. So during that time, this spike would happen, so that the correct solution will be adopted. Like for example, let's assume there can be a standstill situation when we are developing a particular screen when it interacts with a third party. There will be one, two, three solutions which could be approached, and what is a feasible solutions which could be adopted. So that could be analyzed using this spike. And the third one comes estimation actually. So when whether the estimation, whatever the development team provides, like they will not have the enough details when the product owner puts in a backlog, and when they are in the product refinement meeting, so that they cannot estimate this particular user story, wherein it requires more details. Even the product owner is unable to capture those details. It requires the development team support, and it requires a few a part of a capacity, so that they could come with a estimation for that particular user story. So how it will be done, like what kind of spikes are available is there will be a technical spike, and there will be a functional spike. Technical spike comes like when there is technical technology impacts, like which this particular story is facing an ad hoc, like is a blocker in terms of integration with the third party solution, or else they would be thinking this API would be feasible for this particular user friend, or else they would be thinking that this language would be suitable for developing this particular solution, or any other thing. Even in terms of SQLs, some SQLs would be bit slower, so they will be adopting a different SQL. Like, I'm not talking in terms of tech devs. So this is a different area, wherein the developer teams comes forward, and they analyze and they give a clear solution on that particular user story. In terms of functional spike, if you see in terms of domains, how this story could be articulated well into increments, and where the exposure to a particular story is required, so that whether it could fit into the corresponding increments, and whether this story has to be broken down into different stories, whether it has a clear level of articulation. And there will be a testing spike also in testing sprint, like whether end to end can be done, or else they could use some sort of services basically in order to test their particular story. And there will be some sort of CI/CD spikes also, like those things also will get evaluated in terms of spikes, so that what will happen is the user story gets enabled. So what is a time box for this? A time box is fixed. So in some places they say that it needs to be done in 2 days, like this evaluation, everything, or else it should fit whatever the sprint fix, that time box should be maintained. Like as always, we have a time box for each and every event. So they should also be time box. And what about the estimation? Like they say, like again, this also should be estimated with certain acceptance criteria, like with when approach, like it requires a technical design, lead analysis. So this would get achieved when this is done, and a bit of a high level acceptance criteria, so that the product owner and every team will be happy, like when once they come to that particular solution, so that it enables the user story. So it has different views, like some says that since it will go like until the solution is actually in line with the development team, or else if the entire Scrum team comes to a solution, until that time the estimation goes. But still, it should also be estimated, and it should also end in a time box approach. But perhaps you could comment, like how you are doing in your project. Perhaps in project to project it varies. Again, at the end, we work based on the capacity of the Scrum team. So at the end, it enables a user story to come to a proper approach, so that the developer team can do it without any problems, guys. So guys, I have you can also watch my other videos on capacity and velocity, as well as poker estimation, as well as I have put tips to clear a professional Scrum Master certification. And please subscribe to my channel so that you will not miss any of my videos. Thank you.